Good morning, it's Alyssa from RomeWise, your go-to guide to Rome. I'm all decked out for summer. It's definitely summertime. Heading over to the Palatine Hill, I'm gonna take you with me. We're going to visit a new site on the Palatine Hill. It's called the Domus Transitoria, which is Nero's palace that he had before he built the humongous Domus Aurea, which is a whole other story. I've got a link to that below. So I'm going to take you with me now into the Palatine Hill. We're going to get the super ticket and we're going to visit the Domus Transitoria among other things. So ready? Here we go. Alright you guys, it is summer, it's 8:30 in the morning, the sun's already sky high. I'm going to visit the Palatine Hill, so look how I'm dressed. I've got a hat on. This hat has sunscreen, or at least sunblock. Sunglasses, of course. I have sunscreen on my body, I have sunscreen in my bag, extra sunscreen. I have bug spray in my bag, just because you never know. I'm also wearing light cotton dress. I do not like to wear any synthetic fibers in this weather. Also, super comfortable flat-soled sandals. Don't wear flip-flops, not a good idea. Don't wear shoes you have to break in. So you gotta be comfortable, you gotta keep cool, and you gotta keep hydrated. So water bottles in my bag, there are water fountains inside. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and stay out of the sun if you can. So we're here at the Palatine Hill. It is not yet 8:30, and like a rock concert, people are lining up to be the first ones in. This is because of the new rules where you have to book a date and time for the Colosseum, and it's turning out that a lot of people are finding out they've left it too late, they couldn't get a ticket, and things are sold out. And my advice has been to come on over here early when they first open and stand in line and hope for the best. So I think this could be part of that, people hoping to get tickets to the Colosseum today. Could be that they just want an early start, but you gotta get an early start these days in Rome. It's hot, it's summer, it's crowded, so early is the way to go. All right, we have a 10:40 visit to the Domus Transitoria, so we're gonna see some other things here on the Palatine Hill. These are the Arcate Severiane arches, put here by the Emperor Septimius Severus. These are incredible structures. The architecture is just literally awesome in the real sense of the word. Alright, one of the recently opened parts of the Palatine Hill is this section here called the Paths on the Green, in the green on the slopes of the Palatine, and it basically shows what the gardens would have looked like back in ancient Rome. Right now the flowers are exploding, so it should be really beautiful. It's a pretty long path, and you've got to go all the way to the end and come back the same way, so make sure you give yourself time to do that. We're just going to go in part way today, but it's really special and worth a look. You get to see these structures in a different way, and also, like I said, the flowers as they were in ancient Rome. You know, when you're walking up here on the Palatine Hill and you see this marble, this is the original marble from these palaces from ancient Roman emperors. Look at this. It's absolutely astounding that you can see the colors so vividly. I just feel like it's such a special thing to be able to see this and walk on some of it. All right, with the super ticket, we're going to go into the Museo Palatino. Can't get in without it, so already it's worth the price. Alright, so the Domus Transitoria is here. This is an amazing site that you can visit with the super ticket on the Palatine Hill. So how does this work? The super ticket is 16 euros. It's good for one day, and it's good for all these 7 unique places to visit in Rome. And the Domus Transitoria is actually the 8th site, really, because the other 7 sites are already on your ticket. This site has to be booked in advance. You just have to go onto the website of Pop Culture. It's a free booking, but you gotta book. If you just show up like today, our visit was booked, there were 8 spots and it was fully booked. So you got to make sure you book this in advance. It's really easy. You just go to book. You don't have to pay anything. So there's no problem with your credit card. It just arrives in your email as a booking. And then you show up here on the Palatine Hill, get your super ticket at the box office, and then show up in time for your tour. The tour lasts about 40 minutes. So as I've told you, if you want to visit all the sites on the super ticket, you're gonna have to take a whole day because some of these sites take 40 minutes each one. It's really worthwhile. This is an incredible way to see ancient Rome and how Nero lived, the kind of buildings that he made. There's a virtual reality part where you get to be transported back. It's really fantastic. So highly recommend this site, the Domus Transitoria on the Palatine Hill.
Called the Domus Transitoria because it enabled Nero to move directly between the palace and the gardens of Maecenas without ever leaving his property.
Okay, we have just been to the Domus Transitoria, and now because we have the super ticket, we used it also to see the museum, which is on this ticket, and it's right next to the Domus Transitoria. We're going to visit the Aula Isiaca and the Loggia Mattei, which are literally next door. Easy to visit, so we might as well. Let's go. I hope you've enjoyed this video all about visiting the Domus Transitoria in the Palatine Hill. If you did, please hit the like button below and subscribe. See you at the next video. Ciao for now.